Hi and welcome, Amanda here with Crafting with Amanda, and I am a Close to My Heart maker. So most of the product that you're going to see is by Close to My Heart. This is my first layout share. I'm really excited. Some of them have process videos and some of them don't. This is the Urban. It was a Bring Back My Pack paper pack, and I meant to have a process video for it, but life happened. This next video has pictures of my husband's senior trip when they went to Toronto's Wonderland, I think it's called, and the layouts were actually done when I did workshops back in the old Workshops Your Way time frame for Close to My Heart, and the workshop was already done, but it didn't have any photos. So going through some of the photos that I've been sorting in our move and settling process, these photos and postcards just worked really well with this, and there is a process video showing you how to incorporate your photos onto pre-done layouts. This next layout is also it was a pre-done layout and there's a process video, but it's more that the background papers were put on. There weren't any embellishments. There really wasn't photo mats. I love how the flip flaps, you can add extra photos on. And this layout is kind of funny, the order they're in, I didn't put them in any particular order, is a cut above. It's one of the monthly subscriptions, Craft with Heart subscriptions for layouts. And again, I found these photos and I just went through and paired the photo colors with this particular layout. This is another one of the Urban Bring Back My Pack, and I just love these photos. This is my father-in-law and our youngest when he must have been about 2, and we had these old tricycles out in the shop. We had a farm, and they just laughed and giggled, and it was just a lot of fun. I really like this layout. And then I did cover we were a hunting family. We had animals that actually did damage to our farm. So this is our oldest, went hunting and was successful. So I did cover the photos for those that don't like to see that. And again, these are I don't know if these are my people paper, but there is a scrapbook process for this layout, but I just love how the brightness in the papers match the brightness in their face painting. We went to the circus on Mother's Day. So, and this is not flip flaps. This is just where you make a hinge out of cardstock and tuck it under your photo. And so this does have a process video that shows you how to do that. This was one of my very first process videos, so they're a little longer. So if you like that, that's basically, go check it out. I can't remember the name of the paper pack. I just know that I enjoyed adding the extra photos to it. This was one of the few days that we actually went away from the farm. Summer is always so busy. There's always something to be doing in the fields. And it was a cloudy enough day that we could actually leave the farm, but it was a warm enough day that we could go and enjoy the beach. And these are photos from when I was in a play in high school, senior year. We had a ball. And you'll notice that I'm human because I attached the paper and the copy of the next page of the paper onto the back of the layout, and then when I went to glue the other things down, I rotated it because I just thought it would fit better with the stenciling that I had done underneath. And this is just a small 6x8 pocket page for one of the smaller albums that I put the memorabilia book, the playbook, in from the show. So that's kind of nice to have. And it's also, at some point I will go through and show how I have sorted my photos and memorabilia and how I can know that to connect them. These are more photos from the late 1980s from my husband and his trip to Toronto as a senior. And they went to the CNN Tower, and it's funny, most of the photos that he has from this trip are of the scenery. He doesn't remember, much about it because it's how many years ago, going on 35 years ago. But they're kind of cool, and so I'm just letting the photos be there, and he's going to do some journaling on them before I add them to an album. This was again a layout that was already done from a previous workshop from years ago, and it was actually a 4th of July theme that I converted into this Christmas theme using poinsettias that were die cut for a wreath project that we did, and it's just kind of showing you how you can go through your stash and use what you have and make wonderful layouts. So again, more photos from my husband's senior trip. That was kind of the theme. And I added a flip flap, but it's the side one, so it's a full 6.5 by 12. So it just gives you a lot more real estate to put some photos, and this was fun. It was already done, so I just added the photos. Here again is another one of the Cut Above Scrapbook Craft with Heart subscription layouts. And again, I just took the photos and I added the touch of color to make the dresses match. And there is a process video for that. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to join the Crafting with Amanda family. And here's another video you may be interested in. And I do have a Facebook group if you want to join us over there. Blessings.